All right, so here today, it is officially real. It's a thing I've been talking about for a few days now. We've been knowing this information was slowly coming out, and here today we have our first ever official look at ALLS Justice. Yes, it is a new game confirmed by Viking for PS5, Xbox X, and Series S, Steam, and on top of that, it is a 3v3 online or story mode fighter. Pretty much, there's a lot of new information here today, a lot of first looks and everything. And yes, this is Viking, the same company bringing us Ultra Rumble, the same one with some bit outdated, I would say, models. I really want to see some of these new models in here because holy hell, the quality is so much higher than what we have currently. Very curious on how Ultra Rumble adapts and how things change with this one being there. But our producer, our OG producer, yes, that managed the first like 9 seasons of MHA Ultra Rumble, because around it looks like 6 months now the producer was no longer working on Ultra Rumble. She had swapped with a different producer so she could move on and take care of ALLS Justice again for the past few months. So with that being said, here's a lot to go through in this one video. Also talk about Ultra Rumble entirely. Let's have some fun with this. New to the channel, like, subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's first get into the trailer. A full 1-minute trailer has been released over here. Well, 2-minute trailer. Pretty much though, this trailer shows off a lot of just glorious things. First ever MHA game apparently to have the entire roster playable. The entire roster of 1A is playable in the newest MHA game, ALLS Justice. Still, we have like so much 1A missing in our current Ultra Rumble. This game will officially be the first MHA game to have the entire roster playable. Not a single person is not playable. Everyone in the roster is officially playable here. Again, you can see this is literally very similar to our Ultra Rumble CGI trailer that we've had. Because again, this is Viking, the same company bringing you Ultra Rumble, the same one working on this. That's what it is. Again, same models, but just a bit, a lot more quality to it. And again, a lot more there. We have our first look at gameplay over here. Again, being a, is it an arena brawler, pretty much? Again, gear shift popping off over there. That was the teaser they were showing off with gear shift, and they showed it off confirmed over there. Remember, we do have the Panzer Bakugo, right, in Ultra Rumble. It looks similar there, right? Pretty much it's the same model, just revamped and looks a little bit cooler. We have our first look at everybody in Class 1A there. And then at the end of the trailer, the biggest reveal of all, as I kind of said in our previous video, when we talked about this last, I said, it's All Might on screen. What is that going to mean? Yes, Armored All Might and Young All For One are both playable in the game as well. And they both look super cool there. They say coming soon, and they show off Armored All Might. And again, Young AFO. I truly hope Ultra Rumble gets some of this stuff here, dude. It like top grossing if if Young All For One releases like a core skill set and his skin at the same time, or Armored All Might and his skin at the same skill set at the same time. It would be like the greatest thing ever. I truly, bro, it would say that would be the greatest thing ever. But we're just gonna keep coping and hoping. But they show this off over here, and then they also say the final battle. They said in a second, yeah, the final battle is here. Again, this probably is the last MHA game we'll get like this. They didn't show any Vigilantes in here for now, but that could be like DLC. I wonder if we're ever gonna get a new MHA game past this point. Like the manga is now concluded. Vigilantes is all that's there, unless Horikoshi himself continues writing a new one. But for now, pretty cool. Again, looks wonderful. But that was the entire trailer there, and then it wraps up. And then this is the producer. This is literally our original Ultra Rumble producer, who now again has, sort of given the command to somebody else to take care of it, and their job now is to handle MHA. So remember, this season was technically the first season where that producer has fully stepped up and started taking care of the game entirely without this producer's help at all. So whether this season was good or bad for you, that's your indication of potentially what the future holds for us. Pretty much the producer talks about like, hey, game's been in production for a while, a lot here today to like reveal. We showed off this. We have the Class 1A entire roster there. It's again a console-based title, PS5, this. More information to come in the future. It is again around the final battle. That's the whole point of this, a final battle. So you'll have fully updated characters and everything. We did see a lot of additional gameplay per se, and it did show off again Gear Shift Deku. It showed off half and half Todoroki when he, what's that called, when he goes into that phosphorus or whatever, which was super cool as well, which again we still don't have that yet. But you see the animations and again the gameplay. Remember, the background of the map is pretty much the similar assets to what Ultra Rumble took from 1 Justice to 1 and 2. If you want to check it, like some of the POIs look very similar, because that's what they did. They took the assets and put it here. So I wonder if this is similar to what our 4th map will look like, if they just take a bunch of scenes from obviously what ALLS Justice has and puts that together for our 4th map, which again, releases a bit from now, right? I think we're halfway there to getting that. But you know, they did show off again a lot of locations over here, similar to the final area where the anime takes place. So there's that. There's that. Yeah, fan favorite characters. All students at Class 1A will be implemented for the first time in a console game. So again, that was very, very exciting to hear. They also showed off a few more things, but I won't really I'll skip past it over here. They were just talking about things, showing off a bit more gameplay. Yeah, they confirmed tag team is in here as well. You can now tag team, so again, Deku's brawling, and then you can proceed to tag in Bakugo. It is a 3v3 game, and then they tag in Todoroki over here and continuously destroy Shigaraki. And they also have a new system called Rising System also, which is on top of everything. You can see how sick Deku's thing looks over there. Dude, we're still hoping, but again, they just said another message from Horikoshi, and Horikoshi said, I could not believe they made the third game. Can't wait for it. Very excited. They have officially put the Steam wishlist site up. You can now wishlist the game officially and check out a bunch of different sort of screenshots of how it's looking and how everything is. But again, you can definitely tell it's much higher quality. You have Shigaraki in there as well with his new model. You have the newest Deku in his model. Again, it is listed by who? Developer Biking. A lot of misinformation going around saying that Biking isn't working on this. That's literally Biking's damn what is it? Biking's damn lead dev member. And they're saying oh, it's not Biking. It is Biking. If you click Biking's work, again, JJK Curse Clash, the failed one, Meyer Ultra Rumble, and then again the other things associated. So it is Biking working on this, so prepare, get ready for it, and again, get excited. They've officially put the site live now, where you can go and view it. They did confirm a few things over here, like the trailer. This is the message from Horikoshi. Over here is the final chapter hit, flashy individuality, which is quirk. Battle of up to 3 versus 3. Again, PvP is already confirmed. It's already listed as that, obviously speaking. We have our first 3v3 art. So you do have, right, the final, which apparently I learned it was Funeral Dabi. I did not know that was the name of the costume. I learned that from my comment section. Toga, and then the final Shigaraki. Again, final Deku, and then Uraraka and Todoroki. Get some more gameplay snippets. It's in addition to a 3v3, combo attacks, everything like that. And again, a new My Hero Academia experience. Listed for these things over here. The number of players is 1 to 2. Undecided release date. And again, this is under review. So that's kind of what you have over here. Again, one last thing. This was the last official tweet that they put out before tweeting about All Justice. The last tweet that they did was the collaboration between Ultra Rumble and the One Justice 2. Remember that collaboration where they gave us these images and such? That was the collaboration being held. That was their last tweet, and then boom, this is their newest tweet. After that, right, saying key visual released, All Justice. Just want to show you, this is the Twitter account, the official Twitter account. And then again, you see over here all the tweets. This is the final One Justice tweet, then Ultra Rumble. So pretty much you can tell this is Biking, and they did their cross promo before this. So curious on how things go here, but yeah, that is our producer. She's now working on officially All Justice. No longer working on MH Ultra Rumble. Let's see how things work for us. Let's see if any of this actually comes to our game, and let's see how things move forward. But I don't think we're cooked. I truly think this is just a simple asset flip, and maybe in the future our assets get better, hopefully speaking, and maybe we finally get a PS5 release or a next gen release. Let's see. Take care, have fun. That's been it for me.